What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo. In light of the upcoming update, I thought we'd see just how well this gold border character and Haohmaru can do in Guild Raid. This is going to be pretty interesting because I've only tried this one time just today, just to get a feel for him a little bit. And yeah, how the mighty have fallen, my friends. My God. I mean, this is a character that came in the game, you know, literally a couple of years ago, and we're going to be using the comeback set. And I'm using the comeback set. I don't know if it's really necessarily the best set for him, but I'm going to use it because it works on any character in the game, whether they're Go Border, Fest characters, EX. It really doesn't matter. It works on any one of them, which is really, really nice. Increase by attack by 70%, deal additional damage equal 100% of attack is nice. And then, of course, for the quick mode, we'll have the increased attack speed by 2% for every power that's consumed. So this is going to really increase his attack speed so we can run through his animations very quickly. This is actually really good for him because, like his first skill, you guys are going to notice whenever I'm not going to really use his first skill very much, even though it does give an attack buff for him, because you can't cancel it. He does this little spin move where he's spinning the sword around, or he's doing a flip, spinning the sword around. And I mean, that's his hyper armor skill, but it's just so slow. But you can actually go through the second and third skill really, really fast. The third skill actually applies bleed. He does a lot of hits on the second skill. So I'm just going to be doing that. I'm not going to say necessarily it's the best way to go, but that's how I'm going to do it because it seemed like when I was just doing the first skill, I just wasn't getting a lot of damage out of it, at least from the little test run that I have done so far. These two cards actually will work on Haohmaru. We're going to increase attack bleed by 8%. He does have bleed on his third skill. And we are getting increased attack by critical damage by 7.5%, which is nice. That is pretty cool. You know, his 3PG, I mean, these are the 3PGs from back in the day that didn't offer any kind of extra stats, attack, or anything. I mean, this is old school, my friends. And, you know, speaking of which, we're going to see something pretty special regarding his 3PG. Now, I do have max capsules on the character. You can see he has 70,000 CP. His attack's at about 58,000. And as far as imprint stones, we have just 2 of these imprint stones on. They do increase bleed, but I mean, this stone here, guys, just increases HP. That's crap. If it was attack, we do even more damage. This one increases HP. Again, if it was attack, we would do more damage. Just keep in mind, guys, back in the day when we leveled these characters up, we didn't have a whole lot of resources, and imprint stones were just, you know, implemented shortly after, around this time, right? So, and also he doesn't have any PG rate in his core, so I actually put a PG rate stone on him. This is not optimal for him by any means, but the truth is, guys, this character is way, way outdated. More than likely, most players are not using him at all. Even where he was relevant in PvP, and even to this day, he'd still be good in PvP if we just had a gold border week. However, Netmarble is very, very stingy with bringing in a gold border week in PvP. Even though it's real laggy and we have a lot of connection issues, they just don't queue it up very much anymore. And if they did, Haohmaru would still be one of the best characters that you could absolutely use in there. I could give him some extra stones, but we're just going to go with it, guys. Of course, his infinity's all the way at level 15. So let's see how well we do in good old guild raid. I'm actually really curious about this because, like I said, I just took him for a small little test run. I was just curious about something, found out what I wanted to find out, and that's what we're going to do. Now, we're going to run with this team here, guys. We're going to try to get the most out of them as we can, but more than likely, guys, I mean, not more than likely, I know for sure, we're going to get more damage out of Bison and Athena, more than likely. But I'm only using Athena for his support buffs. And I'm only going to be using Bison because he's going to apply the poison. And we're going to use his weaken to try to buff up Haohmaru a little bit with that increased damage target received, right? So let's do it. Let's see what happens. All right, so we're going to do that again. But something to keep in mind, guys, is my striker, Charlotte. She does have bleed explosion. And we don't really want to remove the bleed. So I won't be bringing her in as a striker whenever we're trying to break the meter on Rugal. So I'm just going to go ahead and start with Bison, guys, because I don't want to apply bleed at this moment because we'll break the shield too early. We're just going to apply the poison right now. And after we do Bison's 3PG, then we can use this weekend and bring in Athena and then Haohmaru. Now, I don't have a super armor card on. And yeah, we didn't have a super armor card there. There we go. And we got hit whenever we dropped down, which kind of sucks, right? That's kind of the thing about having a... Now, I went ahead and switched my character because we didn't build up enough PG, right, to go into Haohmaru's 3PG. But you guys are going to see something pretty special from this old gold border character, which actually surprised the living hell out of me. Now watch, you know, it probably won't work now. And you guys can notice that I'm just kind of going between these two skills. Now we're going to do our 3PG. Now, let's see something here. His 3PG is not getting interrupted. It's not getting interrupted, which is awesome. I honestly can't remember if that was a thing back in the day or not, but that was the first thing I noticed when I was playing with him in here is like, his 3PG doesn't get interrupted. This old character that's been in the game forever doesn't get interrupted. That is crazy. We're going to break the meter, which is pretty cool. I mean, that's actually really, really awesome that he does that. And it just sucks you can't break the meter, or like his first skill is just so slow. You can't cancel the skill. I mean, maybe if I guard cancel, maybe that would work. But I just love how his 3PG doesn't get interrupted, and I still enjoy watching it. Now, our rotations got off a little bit here. Rugat's going to do an explosion after this 3PG, so we're just going to wait a little bit to see if he does. Yeah, that's what I thought. And come on, here we go. I mean, the swiping that Haohmaru does is pretty funny. There we go, do the 3PG. You do not like this character. So freaking awesome. It really is pretty cool, too, that, you know, he's making a comeback, you know, since he showed up in KOF 15. It's actually really cool that they are bringing this character into the game. Now, Rugat should do his explosion right now. And as you guys can see, you know, even with all these buffs, poor Haohmaru is really struggling here to put out some damage, which is pretty funny, right? I mean, he's struggling quite a bit. And the funny thing about this is, whenever this character came out, he was God tier, guys. Like, seriously, he was absolutely insane. And now you can see the damage, even getting the bust from Bison, getting the bust from Athena, the 100% attack from Athena. You can just see how much he's lost, right? There we go. Come on. Nice. Oh, yeah. There we go. I mean, this might not be the most optimal way, guys. I mean, like I said, this is only like the second time that I'm trying this today. Just out of curiosity to see what he can do, but wow. Wow. Now, our rotation is all thrown off right now, big time. And, oh my god, guys. Like, we really screwed up. We didn't apply poison just now. Totally screwed up. That's kind of the thing about your rotation getting thrown off. There we go. Not bad, though. Not bad. We were able to break the meter, which is pretty cool. Oh, yeah. And this is what's cool, right? He won't get interrupted right now. I made a pretty big mistake there. Lost a bit of damage, but to be perfectly honest, guys, I don't think we lost a tremendous amount. It's not like he's putting in the damage here, right? We got a 580,000, but at the same time, this gold border character with supports, right, with an A5 Bison, right, with Athena, this guy, you know, I mean, he's going to get... I mean, 666 million, and probably could have done a little bit better if I wouldn't have screwed up earlier and actually would have applied that poison. I mean, that's actually pretty surprising that he could still do that. But let's be honest, guys. Most of the damage is pretty much coming from Bison and Athena, in all honesty. I mean, we saw the damage numbers whenever we were doing our attacks with Haohmaru, and it really wasn't nothing spectacular. I know some of you are probably thinking, "Man, you just got 600." It's all good, guys. I got an 85 Rugal. It ain't no big deal. We can easily get a really great score if we really want to. Not really too worried about it, in all honesty. But yeah, Haohmaru, getting near 700 million. I mean, with A5, Bison and Athena. And the truth is, guys, if I would have just used Athena and Bison just on their own, I would have done even more damage, right? I mean, it's just the truth of it, right? They're the ones really doing the damage. But yeah, it was really cool to see that his 3PG didn't get interrupted. I thought that was actually awesome. Isn't it funny how this old, not to dredge up old wounds, but isn't it funny how this old character's 3PG doesn't get interrupted in guild raid, but yet Dual Lawns does? Now, guys, let me know what you think about this old character kind of getting it done in guild raid. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. G2+7 time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See you, everybody.